Hi people, I have been guided to stop doing DIY and pull some cards, so sorry if this is a bit loud because you'll be able to hear all the knocks and stuff on the library platform, which is basically just a standing desk, and shuffling the Golden Universal Tarot. What's that? Queen of Cups and the High Priestess. I'm not starting the reading now, I'm literally just shuffling, so I'm going to put them back, but it's good to know. There's a very spiritually enlightened feminine that wants to come through with an open heart. It just jumped, so we'll just see if I'll bear that energy in mind in the reading. And then I've got the Radiant Wilds Tarot, which I'm going to use for clarifiers. It's a very stiff deck, this, so I don't actually enjoy shuffling it. I'm not going to lie. But the desert's calling me, like sand is calling me, so that's why I picked this deck up, because I'm very simple like that, very simple. Nothing jumped out of that one, but that's quite a new deck to me, so I don't know if that's the thing. If you're not as connected to a deck, then it doesn't speak so easily. That is a thing. Well, for me it is. This one got left behind. Dreams. Oh, bear that in mind as well. Has someone on the brain, on the mind. It's got sad energy from that card. It's probably a different person to the one speaking through the Golden Universal Tarot. This is the Universal Love Oracle deck. Okay, that's shuffled. Let's go. Let's start the reading. Just going to see what wants to come out. No agenda. I'm going to get the DIY thing out of the way because it's not really the vibe. I'm surrounded by picture frames as well, just swamped, and mirrors. What's that? 3. I'm not going to take it, but 3 of Wands. The Knight of Wands. There's some fast movement. Maybe someone's dreams are coming towards them in the form of a man. Oh yeah, there's definitely some. There's some anxiety about really fast movement forward. Really fast movement forward. I don't know why I put those cards back in. But it was obviously just automatic, so they're staying in the back, they're staying in the deck. I was literally not in control of that. Didn't really feel like it felt. Yeah, it's a man. It's a man. When I say man, it's a masculine, dominant energy being. Okay. And those who don't know what that is, you're in the wrong room. So bye. Go and read up on it. or do something, because I haven't got time to educate. So someone is leaving a situation behind and taking a leap of faith forward, and it's this man. They want to act now. They want to act now. They're having anxiety, probably because they're looking for a green light and they don't see it yet, but they are ready to move now. They just want to leap forward. There's no baby steps here. God, these cards are just so jumpy. Yeah, they've been manifesting the end of a burdensome situation, which is the situation that they're leaving behind. They're tired. They're exhausted. They're exhausted. It's so interesting. Where is this woman that jumped out so easily in the pre-shuffle? Yeah, there's leaving all sorts of drama. All sorts of drama going on for this masculine. There's no sign of the High Priestess, the very loving feminine energy. There's literally no sign of her. There's nothing. Oh, yeah. The Knight of Wands came out again. Yeah, they want to move forward. And the Knight of Wands, you know, it gets bad rap, but sometimes it just means fast action. It's not necessarily anything sinister. It's not necessarily karmic. It's not necessarily someone that's, you know, only in it for lusty reasons. It could just be fast action that's not necessarily well thought out, which this is what I'm reading in this energy. And this masculine's kind of hovering between two situations right now. They're like, they don't want to be in the in-between anymore. That's what I'm getting. They don't want to be in the in-between anymore. Just making songs up. I do that. I'm a poet, so if a poem comes to me, ignore me. I'm just forming a poem while I read. Because for anyone who doesn't know, I have a poetry channel. It's Hannah R Poetry. Check it out. Subscribe over there. That's how I made a lot of poems using tarot. So and I haven't done this. I haven't done that for a while. I've just used my own channeling and not gone to tarot for poems. And this is obviously like a digression from the reading, but because I started singing. I don't wanna be in the in-between anymore. I don't wanna be in the in-between anymore. I don't have much money, but I got vision. I don't have much money anymore. This masculine's lost finances, but they're not giving up on their ambitions. I don't want to be in the in-between anymore. Death in reverse. I don't know why, but I've arranged the cards kind of like in a rainbow shape. I don't think I've ever done a reading like this before, where I've done that. Like a half moon, like a semicircle. whatever you want to call it. But it's just the way my body's moving with this reading. Death in reverse. Death in reverse. There's no need to rebirth anymore. There's no need, like, there's no need to transform anymore. There's no need to be in the in-between anymore. There's no need to be in the in-between anymore. Because everything is here. Everything. Total wish fulfillment, a very happy life is here. You have to go. To go get it. There's no need to be in the in-between anymore. Yeah, he's got himself trapped. It's hidden. He's trapped. It's all in his head. The anxiety is all in his head. He can leave. That's too many. It's too many. Tower. 5 of Swords. Page of Wands. And 6 of Swords. Something happened to literally shake him awake. And he's moving away from some people that aren't really good for him. He's holding on to... So sometimes I see the Page of Wands like the 9 of Wands. With the guy who's holding just one of the wands and then all the other wands are around him, except all the other wands are gone. So it's almost like the overcoming of having it in a strength, but then all of the noise in the background has gone away. You've gone past it. So that's how I'm seeing it in this reading. And then, yeah, so that's, and then the peace, calm waters. So I am going to take those cards. I was going to put them back because it's like too many, but that's just like, sometimes you say, oh, it's too many because it's habit, not because it's what you should do. What the reading's telling you to do. Look at these cards. Why are you putting them back? Yeah, so he's been through something. There was a tower that shook him awake. So he woke up to some bad people around him, people that weren't good for him. And all he sees is this woman that was like popping out in the pre-shuffle. And as I said that, I saw the human in the background. Can you see? That is a very good book, by the way, and you can probably buy it for like so cheap now because it's very, very old. But it tells you about lots of aspects of being human. It's got like information about different indigenous groups from all around the world. Why did that happen? So the Hanged Man is not upside down. And I don't really read reversals, but that was weird. Okay, so the Hanged Man is not upside down. So there's no more waiting, he's just going to come. He's going to come with his love offer. I've got chills all over my body. Whoever this is for, you got someone who really loves you. Who is heartbroken because they're leaving the Queen of Swords behind, but they're going to tell you the truth. They're going to tell you the truth, or the person who they're leaving is spying. Maybe it's that. Could be that. Could be that there's a woman in the background who's heartbroken and spying. But they're defeated. Yeah, that's the message. This woman in the background who's spying is defeated. This deck really wants to speak. And I want to tell you a story about this deck, okay? Because this is the second deck that I've had of these. Because the first one, I was intuitively called to gift to a wonderful lady called Melania on Isla Mujeres in Mexico. So, and she was like, are you sure you want to give this to me? Because when you resonate with a deck, you should, you know, that has... And I was like, nope, definitely you have it. And then didn't have a tarot deck after that for the rest of my trip, but this new one speaks still. So 44. That could mean 44. I don't really. 44 is a love, true love number, angel number. I can't really look it up now, but for anyone who's been seeing 44, that might be something. 4 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. So there's been some lack, some financial instability and emotional instability due to financial instability, or both. Give me some more about the 44. I don't want to be in the in-between anymore. There's no need to be in the in-between anymore. Yeah, we're going from complete lack, abandonment, destitution to creative new beginning. Creativity is gonna be the thing that reinvigorates finances and love, and yeah, then everything's gonna come in. Prosperity begins. Just working away in the background. Is this still the masculine? Clarify, is this still the masculine? Is this the masculine or the feminine, or both? Is this the masculine or the feminine, or both? It's Wheel of Fortune. It's divinely orchestrated. The work is divinely guided. It's God. It's not the masculine. Oh God, I've got chills on already. It's God's work. It's God's work. Oh shit. Shit, I've got chills everywhere. That's the truth. That's the truth. Does anything else want to come out? I can't. Sometimes I can't do anything when I've got chills like this. Does anything else want to come out of this deck? I'm already starting to form again now. I think that's the end of this messages from this one. Don't like handling this. It's too celebrate good times, come on, do 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 do. Sorry, it's going to be a celebration, maybe a wedding, maybe a wedding. Oh God, Page of Cups. Might be a holiday. Three of Swords. But it was in reverse and I've put it upright. So I don't know. What should that be? Upright. What should that be? Upright as well. So Three of Swords, High Priestess. And the Ten of Swords. So there is going to be a holiday of some sort, which is going to heal some wounds. And this is the High Priestess that came out at the beginning. Oh God, my body just warmed up. This High Priestess is going to heal this masculine. And then, can you see that card in a cage? But then there's like all the planets surrounding them. So there's like, on the outside, there's just like access to all of this universe, and they're in the cage. So they're gonna uncage because of being in the presence of the light of the High Priestess. High Priestess has been watching over this man, whether she knew it or not. Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Dancing. Fast though. It's a woman and a man. It's a woman and a man. They're going to be dancing together. They're going to be dancing together. And the woman's looking up. She's looking up to God. And the man is shooting for the woman. I really don't like shuffling these cards. Sorry, whoever made them. They need to be a bit softer. Just a bit softer. They're like... And... yeah, sorry. Any more messages? Any more messages? Eight of Cups. It's on a new road. It's a new path now. It's a new path. It's the path that this man was on, and the woman, and the High Priestess, was not the path they should have been on. It was distorted. Page of Swords, Judgment, and the Five of Cups. Page of Swords, Judgment, and the Five of Cups. I'm gonna have to get one more card because I don't know about them. Can I just get one more card, please? Just one more card, please. Help me with this message, please. Just one more card to help me with this message. The Emperor. So the masculine was creating negative karma, which was keeping him from wisdom and fulfillment, and so it's come out again twice. The masculine was creating negative karma that was separating him from all of his dreams. Okay, quite frankly, I don't want to shuffle those cards anymore. It's really uncomfortable. And so I'm gonna get one or two of these. Guardian. So this woman, this high priestess has been watching over the whole situation. So this aligned, a very aligned feminine. She knows, so there's nothing. If this masculine is like anxious, which is what the card's showing, is very anxious about, like he wants to come yesterday, but he's just got so much anxiety that he's not doing anything. But this card is like, well, she knows, so go. So you might as well go because she knows. So there's no point hindering yourself. But because he's like that, he's like a shadow there, watching as well, just watching her shine, and just is not part of it because he's so scared. Any more messages from here? Or shall I read what that card says in the book? I might go to the book for that and see what the book says. But that was my intuitive pickings for what. At times you feel lonely even in the midst of company, but the reality is that you are never alone. For you are loved more than you could possibly imagine. In this card image, the lady feels lonely while, unbeknown to her, a guardian angel watches over her. But I read it the other way around. I read it as the masculine had the guardian angel, which was the woman. An angel is close to you at present, and you feel his presence in coming days. Watch for synchronicities. So the feminine has been like a guardian angel for this masculine. That's what I'm getting. It's not. It could be ancestors and everything as well, but this feminine is very ascended. So she's been like the ascended masters in this masculine's life, because there's no physical presence of each other in their physical realities. So that's what this feminine has been like. The feminine has been like an ascended master. And so even though the masculine has felt like alone and isolated, but also it works the other way as well, because if the feminine counterpart is ascended, then so is the masculine. Let's be fair about the situation. And by the way, like, I don't really mean to read these readings like about divine counterparts, but that's just what comes through me. So if that's not what you want from a reading, then just go to a different channel, but that's just what comes. I don't ask questions or anything. I just read what comes. An angel is close to you at present, and you feel his presence in coming days. Watch for synchronicities, the words of a song you hear, falling leaf or feather or butterfly fluttering by. These are all signs from your angel, who is here to guide and illuminate your path. The way is made clear for you are always on the right path, and your angel will always protect you. There is no right or wrong path, for every path ultimately leads to the great ocean of love inside your heart. Yeah. So this masculine has had a very colourful path, but all paths lead home. Do they not? Everything happens for a reason. And we are here to love. And God is love. And some people don't have such a hard path to find God. But the majority of people who go on a soul journey, it's not really for the faint of heart. Like, to really open your heart, you have to have lived through some terrible things. Very terrible things. You have to have lived. All else is not, it's not truly, it's just imagined then. Because it's not knowing, it's just imagined. It's just like you read a holy text and you read the stories, but you've not really, it's just mythical. If you don't actually experience life and the trials and tribulations as the prophets did, if you don't experience subjugation and persecution and degradation and isolation and being ostracized and demonized, vilified, criminalized even, if you don't experience catastrophic losses and some serious downtimes, how are you going to really know what's good? And most people don't go on a soul journey because it's the road less travelled. It's a very lonely path. It's actually the fast way. To be honest, it's the fast way. But it's not easy. And it's not lonely because you become ultimately your own best friend and you have God. So you're never really alone. Whereas before it was all false. Before you take that road, it's just all false. And the false way is the miserable way. Because what do they say? Which is true. Cliches are usually true. Misery loves company. I'd rather have 2 real friends than people that just want me to be something to suit their narrative, which is generally what's happened with me in my life. People only accept me if I fit into their narrative, and if I don't fit into their narrative, then persecution happens. And also, it's people of all ages as well. Literally people of all ages, they just haven't grown up. And it's God puts me in their path. To trigger them. And then they think there's something wrong with me. But I don't do anything except for be myself. And because they're so inauthentic, it makes them do weird shit, and they think that I'm the problem, but really I'm not the problem. It's just that they're unhealed. And the more unhealed you are, the more weird shit you do in my presence. That's the truth. And that's the and then when people start doing weird shit, which is usually narcissistic stuff, gaslighting, everything like that, testing boundaries and stuff, instead of just being themselves and being honest and just showing up in as good a way as they possibly can, Just makes me exit the building. Anyway, that's the reading. If it resonated, yeah. I feel like I need to get something else. I'll get a heart and soul message. Yeah, my masculine's coming and they've been on a hard journey. There's no need to be in between anymore. There's no need to be in between anymore. What? Okay. Oh gosh. That's God. Help is on its way. God is sending help. The raging sea will soon abate, and a great light will heal your heart. This is a time of deep, profound, and positive transformation, but courage, strength, and patience are required. You are supported by a seal of love. That's God. It's all God. God is behind this. That's the message. You can't stop it, basically. Like, you can try. But eventually, God is going to put enough courage in this masculine's heart. Like this masculine's being transformed from the inside. And this feminine knew that would happen. She knew. It literally fell back out, so I think I need to get another message. Oh. Let's get that one out. So, what's the other message? It literally just fell back out the shelf, like, no. What's this? I don't know which one. It's this one. The feminine is protected. Very, very highly protected. You are protected by a higher power that also wants to help you. If the path seems blocked, there is good cause. Take this as divine intervention, as a sign from above, and wait. When the time is right, all flows with ease. So the feminine, God is putting her on hold. So God's in charge of her. What's the word? Unveiling, reveal, like being revealed fully to the world. I don't know. So God is watching over them both. Thank you, God, for watching over divine counterparts, because for if you did not, then they wouldn't find each other. On that note, if you like this reading, let me know. Like the video, subscribe, and who knows, I'm not really called to my cards that much anymore, so Sorry, I'm just not that kind of reader that has to come on and do reads and read the same energy every day. I'm just not that. Like, I'm really not. So I only read when there's a real knock, you know, like it's not just a habit. I used to read more when I was a bit more reliant on them to formulate the stories of my poetry, which I'm not really that much anymore. Well, I'm really not at all anymore. So this reading will be there for timeless, for whenever it's found by whoever it's found by. But I'm a consistent channeler, but I don't necessarily feel inclined to always put out everything that I channel. I don't think that's very wise, and I don't think it's very wise use of my energy. And also, it's not always wise to just tap into that. When you're so empathetic, it's not a good life to just always tap into collective energy like that all the time. But this one was really knocking, so that's the message. And that's the message. Yeah. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you whenever the confirmation burp. Whenever you find this, or what, there are some other readings, one of them might resonate. But yeah, when there's another message, I'll be here. And I'm still here regardless. Bye now.